When you have #1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the SMU Mustangs offense will have the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
He'll keep it on the sneak. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Mustangs will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So Georgia Tech's offense will go to work for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Turning it on! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Dropping back, it's Dyer. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced a TFL.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Man, those hurt for a defense because you got him in 3rd and long, right where you want him. You're thinking pass, pass, pass. They sneak the run in there. Now they got a 4th and short situation. First thing, I'm always watching the football. Now getting ready for the run game, the short passing game, the play action game.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Smalls. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. That can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quarterback on the keeper. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, SMU!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. Leads it with the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
That's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Grabs a screen around all kinds of defenders. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Back to throw. It's Dyer. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. He wants to throw it again. Hauls it in. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Yellow Jackets looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
Well, they pick up the 1st against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Well, the defense is going to be kicking themselves for that. They knew coming into this game they had to stop this wide receiver, and it wasn't just going to be catching the football. They knew they might see him in the run game as well. Really good timing on the reverse call there. Down in the red zone, the defense just not able to catch up and make a tackle.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Mustangs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass, it's Byrne. Wide open downfield. Jumped on top of the pile.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there and catching the football.
And the Mustangs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quick catch on 3rd down. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. With the catch, it's Brown. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Keeps it on the bootleg. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. And the Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Got his man downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Can't hold on, he had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. This time he's got it. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points...
There he goes. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Takes the handoff. It's Smalls. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message they'll have to carry into halftime. The Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Byrne. Pressure coming. Oh, and the ball squirts out near their own goal line. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. The give to the right. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. From midfield, looking for room. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the middle. All by himself. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Going for it all. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
And how about it, man? Just aggressiveness. When you've already got the lead. You got a comfortable lead. You're sitting pretty, but this offense, actually this coach says, I want more. I want to get this onside kick, and not only do they try it, they get it.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Throws it back. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. And the Mustangs will kick it away to start the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. To the air, it's Dyer. Might be looking to run. He's out past the 35. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Complete to the left. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that one.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. Now on the option. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
Georgia Tech, 28, SMU, 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Marquez. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Leaves it with the running back. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
This quarterback part of their running game. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield, it's Byrne. Quick completion on the out. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. A strike downfield. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Mustangs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. It's complete to the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Mustangs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He wants it all. Touchdown, Mustangs! Quick strike through the air for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
He gets a block. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. Breaks into the open. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You run the slant route day one. And this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. To the air, it's Byrne. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Here on 2nd and 9, sends 3 receivers to the right. Wants to throw again. The sweet feet buy a little time. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. The quarterback tried to make something out of it with his legs, but instead, he turns the football over.
And this is what you like about the quarterback. You don't want to handcuff him. You want to give him the freedom and the flexibility to get outside and create. That's where he's brilliant. That's really the added element he brings this offense. You do need to reel him in with respect to the fundamentals and taking care of the football. Just has to do better moving forward.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Yellow Jackets are marching down the field. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gives it on the option. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Dyer. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Smalls. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smalls. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. They've got the screen set up. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets have moved it inside the 20. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Snagged out of the air. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's looking deep. Got it. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Back to throw, it's Byrne. Fires to the big fella. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. And the Mustangs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Wolf. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. After this, it'll be a wrap. Going to swing it on second down. Going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.